Find the decimal notation for 5%. In order to convert a percent to a decimal, move the decimal 2 places to the left. So when we look at the percentage that we have here, it's 5%. The decimal point is already at the end of this percentage, is at the end of 5. So in order to move it 2 places to the left, we will move it once. And in order to move it the second time, we'll have to add a 0 in order to move that twice. So 5% converts to 0.05. The next question is change the percent to a decimal number. So again, we're moving the decimal 2 places to the left. So we're starting this time with a percent that has a decimal point. So we know that it's located exactly where it is, between the 4 and the 5. So moving the decimal point 2 places to the left, we move it once, and we must add a 0 in order to move it the second time. So the answer to converting 4.55% to a decimal is 0.0455. Find percent notation. So this time we're going in the opposite direction. We're taking a decimal and we're going to convert it to a percent. And the way we do this is we move the decimal 2 places to the right. So we're starting with 0.26. We have our decimal point right now between the 0 and the 2. So we're going to move that decimal point 2 places. Now that it's behind the number 26, we write 26 and of course include the percent sign, and 0.26 is equal to 26%. For number 4, we're going to find the percent notation for 0.372. So we're using the same steps. Decimal to a percent, we move the decimal point 2 places to the right. So now the decimal is between 0 and 3. We're going to move 2 places. Now it's between the 7 and the 2. So we write this as 37.2%. For number 5, we have 3.46 as a decimal, and we're going to convert that to a percent by moving 2 places to the right. So we're moving 2 places, and the decimal is now at the end of this numbers. It's behind the 6, so we have 346%. In order to find percent notation of a fraction, first we need to use division to change the fraction to a decimal. So you simply take your calculators and you're dividing 4 by 5, which is equal to 0.8. Now, the key to this is a 2-step question. Once we've converted the fraction to a decimal, now we need to convert that decimal to a percent. So moving the decimal point 2 places to the right converts 0.8 to a percent. So we're going to move it once. In order to move it twice, we need to add a 0. Now it's behind this 0, so the percent is 80%. 4/5 is equal to 80%. And we're going to do the same for number 7. Converting a fraction to a percent, we start by dividing 15 by 16. That gives us 0.9375. Now that we have the decimal, we need to convert that decimal to a percent by moving the decimal 2 places to the right, 1, 2, and that's between the 3 and the 7, which converts to 93.75%. So 15 over 16 is equal to 93.75%. And the last fraction that we are converting, this time we have an improper fraction, but we're still using division. So we're dividing 15 by 2, which equals to 7.5. We're moving the decimal 2 places to the right, moving it once and adding a 0 in order to move it twice, which equals to 750%. So 15 halves is equal to 750%.